Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been some time that I last uploaded, but here I am uploading my BBL slash tummy tuck experience. So yeah, get right into the video. So first and foremost, let's start with where I went. I went to Lotus Med Group. It's based in Tijuana, Mexico. I went with Dr. Campos, and my surgery date was November 5th, 2020. 2021, sorry. 2021. I am now 3 months post-op, and yeah, let's get right into the video. I'm gonna be answering some questions that you girls asked. So let's start with the first one, which was how much pain were you in after surgery? So after surgery, I want to say I was probably out of 10, I was probably like 3 out of 10 pain. Yeah, I wasn't in that much pain, thank God. I think I got out of surgery about 4 o'clock. When I woke up, it was probably like around 4. I fell back asleep. I ate something. Sorry, I ate some oatmeal. I fell back asleep. The nurse woke me up like at 4 in the morning to take a shower. I woke up. I walked to the shower. I was fine. I didn't feel dizzy. I didn't feel anything. I took a shower. She put me into a garment, and then around 10 in the morning, I stayed at Cocoon Recovery. I totally recommend, by the way. Yeah, so I went to my recovery home, and then I stayed there for the next 3 nights. And yeah, let me see. Next question. Who went with you? What did they give you for pain? My husband and my cousin took me. They drove me. They dropped me off, and then I stayed by myself. Due to COVID, they didn't let any visitors come in or anything. Yeah, so they dropped me off, and what they gave me for pain, they gave me tramadol, which did help at night. I didn't really have to take it except that night because I was so uncomfortable. So yes, I would take that at night, and then I would take Tylenol extra strength during the day if I needed it. And yeah, so let's see. What were the circumstances from your family or friends? Did you feel depressed after? My family and friends were actually very supportive. My family was very supportive. And friends, I guess. And did I feel depressed? Thank God I didn't go through depression. I know a lot of people do after surgery, but thank God I didn't. But I do know a lot of people, so I feel like it's a mental game. So before having surgery, you have to kind of be like good mentally and know what you're getting into and preparing for the worst, and just knowing that, you know, you're not going to be yourself. You're going to be dependent on somebody else for certain things, and you just have to go in knowing that. Yeah, so let's see. I seen you lay on your back. Are you able to lay on your back after surgery? Heard you couldn't. Okay, so my situation was that I did get a tummy tuck. So after surgery, we are not allowed to lay on our abdomen due to, you know, the tummy tuck. So I was propped up and on pillows. So my booty would basically like, I had pillows down here, pillows up here, so my booty would kind of be like floating. It had like space under, so I wouldn't have pressure on it. So yes, I had to lay on my back after surgery. Next question. Okay, pricing. So, pricing, my overall cost of surgery was 8,500 for BBL, tummy tuck, liposuction to the flanks, and one garment. It included one garment, the overnight stay, and 5 post-op massages that are given at Lotus Med Group. So that was just for those things there. Then I did have the recovery home stay. I did pay, I think it was 140 a night, and I stayed for 3 nights at Cocoon. And it includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yeah, they give you your meds and everything. You don't have to be worried about if you're gonna miss your medication, your antibiotics sometime, because they distribute that out through the night for you. So that's one less worry, which was awesome, you know. What was the scariest part? For me, the scariest part was two things. One, actually three things. One, going to sleep. Although at Lotus, they do the epidural method, so you're not fully asleep. I remember being awake through some parts of the surgery, although I did not feel nothing, but I do remember talking to the anesthesiologist and asking him if they had started. And he was like, yeah. So then he made sure that I had no sensation. From what I remember him like poking me, I think, with something and asking me if I could feel it. And he poked my toes, and I couldn't feel anything. I was like my body was numb. And then I just remember going back to sleep. And then, second scariest thing was, and I hardly ever hear anyone talk about it, but it was going number 2. Oh my god. It was traumatizing. So I do recommend, like, drink smoothies, drink water, do what you gotta do, so when it's time, it's not very painful. Because for me, it was very traumatizing, because you're taking all this medication and it slows down everything, so make sure you're drinking your water, and trying to walk whenever you can, because that will back you up. Oh yeah. So third thing was the massages. The first 2 weeks, the massages were very painful for me. There was a lot of burning. I almost passed out, like, on my second massage, because it burns. The fluid that's inside you, when they're moving it, it burns so much. Like, I was trying so hard not to pass out, and that's with medication. Like, I've heard girls that they're fine, but I could speak for myself. It was dreadful. After the 2 weeks, I was able to manage the massages. I didn't have a lot of fluid anymore. It didn't burn as much. So yeah, it wasn't as bad. But yeah, for the first 2 weeks, that fluid burned. And yeah, it was painful for me. Um, let's see. Okay, how much did I weigh? I weighed 121 day of surgery, and I am 5'3". Oh, yeah, I'm 5'3", and I've had 3 babies. So let's see, how soon did you go back to work? I went to work 3 weeks after. I am a nurse, so I'm on my feet all day. I basically, throughout my whole shift, I probably sit down for like 30 to 40 minutes throughout my whole shift, so it wasn't bad. I don't do a lot of lifting. I just basically stand throughout my whole shift. But I feel like if you're doing a lot of like lifting or bending a lot throughout the day, I would say maybe get an extra week off, because I feel like if I did have to do all that, then I would need at least one more week. Let's see. How much, what? How bad does it hurt? Um, hurt, I want to say probably like on a scale from 1 to 10, probably I would say a 5. Because overall, it was more uncomfortable. I could, like, you can't lay down. I didn't lay on my bed, I want to say, till I was 5 weeks post-op. I want to say, yeah, till I was 5 weeks post-op. I like laid on my couch. That's where I would sleep with my pillows and everything. And I want to say till I was 5 weeks post-op, I was able to lay on my bed comfortably. Now I just use the boppy when I go to sleep. But yeah, um, it's, I felt like it was more uncomfortable. Like, like you can't really bend down. You can't like sit whenever you want. It's just uncomfortable. And then there's another question. It says, I've been reading Dr. Campos is really booked up. Is that true? Till 2023. So from what I've heard, yes. But so originally I was supposed to go with Dr. Cabrera, which he also works at Lotus Med Group. But I was Lotus had reached out to me 2 days prior to my surgery and asked me if I could go in earlier. And I told them that the earliest I could go in was that Thursday. Because, oh no, my surgery was scheduled for Friday. And they said, yes, we have an opening Thursday. Would you like to come in? And I was like, yeah. So I went in Thursday, but they told me, but it will be with Dr. Campos. Are you okay with that? And I was like, yeah, I've seen his work. I know his background and everything. So yeah, I'll go with Campos. So that's the only reason why I got Campos, because I was originally scheduled for Cabrera. And how was your pain? Everything like that. Oh, and then a couple of girls want to see my before and after. So let me show you guys. This is at 3 months post-op, and I have not been wearing my faja for about 3 weeks. Oh my god, that's so bad. But yeah, I have not been wearing my faja. I need to start wearing it again because I'm seeing my waist kind of diminish. But I will show you guys what I look like. So this is at 3 months, sorry. And I am a little bloated down here. Well, not bloated, but it's always been like this. I think because they can't do lipo on your lower when you get tummy tuck. Okay, guys. So that concludes today's video. Let me know if you guys want a more detailed video on my full entire experience, like from surgery, when I got there, to when I left, to when I went to my recovery home, to when I went home, how was the drive and all that. And I will do a more detailed video. This was just to answer the questions the girls had asked me on my Instagram page. Yeah, and I'll make sure to do that video. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions. I don't want to make this video too long. So yeah, until next time, bye.